Hey guys, this is Canyon from Trucking Empires, where we take regular owner-operators and regular people working ordinary jobs and turn them into small fleet owners and small carriers through business management, consulting, and dispatching. You can connect with me personally at Canyon, Canyon, at truckingempires with an S.com, or look at our other resources at truckingempires.com. Today we're talking about how to start a fleet as an owner-operator or a new person coming into the industry. And you want to build your own trucking empire. That's an awesome thing. Okay, if you put in the work, and you'll get a slice of that $532 billion trucking industry. And this is a great way to begin making money while you sleep and staying in an industry that you know a lot about. Okay, now there's a lot of big decisions, but you don't have to make some yet. Okay, you can stay in the truck or get out. Those are some of the big decisions that you're going to have to make at some point, but you don't have to make those yet because you're not able to get out yet. Okay, so we're going to talk about solid tactics and a strategy on how to build your fleet from being an owner-operator or from just getting started to a carrier. Okay, so first let's talk strategy and some goals. How many trucks do you want to own within this next year determines how intense your tactics and your strategy is going to be. If you want to grow fast, you're going to have to work really hard to save money. Okay, the less trucks you want means, the less hard you're going to have to work at that. All right, so that's something you need to figure out, and it all makes sense. But what does it look like whenever you're, getting down to the nitty-gritty, the tactics of it? Okay, the strategy comes out to essentially wanting to save $50,000 to $70,000 to buy that new truck. Okay, that'll give you enough for a down payment and to get a loan for the rest, and maybe also have some money saved over for maintenance if you need it, and some gas before you start getting paid. Okay, you're also going to want to hire a driver. And I know that some of you may think you can use less money, but you need a cash reserve as well. And that's for that maintenance, that's for fuel, getting started. Okay, now, and that's for any other unseen things. You're going to need to hire a driver. You're probably going to have to do a bonus for him. All right, and then it just takes money to hire drivers. Now in today's time, everybody's looking for drivers. You might have to throw a bonus in, something like that, okay, to just sweeten the pot up for them. Now, that extra can come in, and you can hire a great driver with it, and anything you have left can go into a maintenance fund that you've set aside, okay? Or you can just use it for the next truck. So you know how much you want to save and how many trucks you want to buy. So let's talk about some tactics to get there. Just looking at how we use our trucks, we need to keep an eye on idling, speed, acceleration. Things like that can save us thousands of dollars in fuel every month. So make sure we're using the best fuel card we can get as well. And when was the last time you looked at insurance? That might be something you need to look at too, especially coming into it. Shop around, find a better insurance provider. Do you have the cheapest and best policy? You could probably save some on another if you just go look around. And that's something you can do every couple of years. Look at different insurance providers and see what they're offering. Are you running on good lanes? Are you in a profitable market and keeping deadhead low? These are just rudimentary things to just look at, and just a little bit of micromanaging whenever you're getting into this. And just some things too is just eating out. Where are you eating at? That's a big deal for a lot of truckers. If you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a restaurant, at fast food, you could probably shorten that up and save a little bit making some sandwiches or something. All right, so just something just throw in there. But going back to your lanes, would it be profitable for you to run as a team, to hire a driver to work as a team driver with you while you're working on buying your next truck? Okay, and it's just a thought to throw in there. That way you might make a little bit of extra money on the side. You already have all the variable expenses and the fixed expenses paid for. Throw in a couple more variables you're getting paid for in a driver. You can make a couple $1,000s extra a month just off having a team driver and you own the truck. Now, You need to stay away from those bad areas like Colorado, Florida, things like that. Getting caught up in the far Midwest. Just staying away from those areas unless you have a load out. And be careful with that because sometimes they get canceled on you. Okay? Are you working with a good, trucking tax accountant? They're out there, people that just do taxes for trucking companies, and they know the ins and outs of the trucking taxes and things like that you can save money on. So that's something. Just make sure you're keeping your receipts and stuff. So make sure you're working with a good tax accountant, okay? And just keep all your receipts. That way, come tax time, Uncle Sam doesn't get as big a piece of your pie as he thought he was going to. Those are a few ways that you can save with your truck. So what about your habits? This is going back to your food. Set a salary for yourself and save the rest. Live out of your truck if you can. If you have a family, that might be a little difficult. But if you don't, live out of your truck. That should work fine. And you could bank a lot of money, okay? You could save a lot and get that truck a lot faster. Going back to what meals are you eating? Are you eating in the truck or are you eating fast food? Can you get a grocery delivery or can you just stop at a grocery store and pick up some food? And just simple things to figure out how you guys can save some money and get that next truck, okay? One thing to look at is your fuel card giving you, perks at certain gas stations for food and things like that. That's something to look at, or drinks, all right? If you do buy a lot of fast food, why not consider downloading an app, and in that way you get points for it. These small things can add up to thousands of dollars a month so that you can buy that next truck, okay? The goal is to save as much money as we can, as fast as we can, okay? The last idea to leave you with is, once you add on the second truck, is dispatching yourself out to a dispatching company. That way you're not, having to do all the dispatching. You're out running your truck and that second truck's running it, and your dispatcher is finding your loads. They're also doing back office paperwork like proof of delivery, invoices, things like that. They can be setting you up with fuel cards, finding gas, finding maintenance shops for you. Those are things that dispatchers can do to help you once you start getting more trucks, okay? With just you can probably do it by yourself. Some owner-operators don't like to do that. They still like to have a dispatcher. That's something we do here at Trucking Empires. We dispatch trucks out and we help, owner-operators build to the second truck, third truck, fourth truck, and up to the 10th truck, okay? And we help people that are new to the industry get in and then grow their fleet, and they not even get in the seat, okay? That's something we also do. So this is Canyon from Trucking Empires checking out, okay, guys?